Under Gordon Brown in the last 2 years and Tony Blair for the 8 years prior to that, the biggest group in society that have got the richest, that have seen the biggest increase in their income, isn't the poorest, isn't the people in the middle, isn't working class people in a job. The group that have seen their wages rise more than any other group in society are the super rich. And by that, I don't mean the rich, I mean the super rich. The 0.1% in society amongst earners. That is people that earn approximately over £1 million a year. They have got more money under New Labour than any other group in society, based on not paying their share, based on avoiding taxes, based on nothing. Their wealth was being, as we saw, based on debt, based on credit, based on having the ability to speak to banks and get money off them, which is a difficult skill in the current climate to have. Some of these figures can seem quite technical, what they did, and some of them I wasn't too sure about. But I was reading about one of this group of the super wealthy that's been in the news a lot. Short sellers, they're called, and they're one of the groups that have made a killing under Brown and Blair. What they do, and this is incredible, if you watch news or read a paper or anything, these people have some sort of mystique about them. Like they're some sort of masters of the universe, that they control everything, that they're massively intelligent, that they've earned all that money they've got. Do you know what short sellers actually do? It's in the realm of shares, but I'll put it in a different way. I could borrow somebody's leather jacket if I've got one on, off them. I'll just borrow it off them. Can I borrow your leather jacket? I could nip out here and sell it. I've just borrowed it off you and I'm going to sell it to someone for 200 quid. Then I buy it back, because it shares, the prices can go down. I buy it back for less, so I buy it back off someone for 180 quid. Pocket the 20 quid, give us your jacket back. You've not done anything. You've nicked someone else's goods, got money off it, kept it and given it back. That's not clever. That's stealing. It's fraud if you live in a housing estate and try and do that sort of thing. These people have made billions out of doing that sort of thing. Private equity, same thing on much bigger scale. But in that way, it's the banks that give them the money to invest. They give money back to the banks and make a killing themselves. And the banks have funded all of this, making massive bonuses of trillions of pounds. And why is it that they got away with it? Because we can do whatever we want. That's the system they live in. It's the system our politicians live in. It's the system the bankers live in. The system the short sellers live in. We can do whatever we want. Our greed is good because it creates money for us, and we can do whatever we want. And no wonder they think that, because when it all falls to bits, when moneylenders come to people's door and credit card bills start getting too much, they have to declare bankruptcy or whatever, or live in fear of what's going to happen to them and their family. What happened to them? They got bailed out by the government. No wonder they think they can do whatever they want. No wonder they think that nothing they do has any consequences in the real world. Payback time has come. We think in the Scottish Socialist Party that is well overdue, that the rich and the super rich pay their fair share. Things in life have consequences. We understand that as socialists, but even as adults, you understand if you do something, it has a consequence. We think the tax we are proposing across Europe of 10% on the mega wealthy, a fraction of what they have creamed off the system in the last few months, is a fair exchange for the destruction that they have carried out. It's not only the economy, though, that capitalism has destroyed. The environment, the way in which we live, the planet on which we live, is in this last chance saloon. We're almost running out of time to have meetings like this to talk about socialism, because things are getting so bad in the planet that the climate could change so much that everything would be up for grabs. It's estimated by most climate scientists that the planet, by the end of this century, will rise by 4 degrees centigrade. You might think, that's not very much. It's about like the expenses doesn't seem very much, 4 degrees. But if the planet rises by that temperature, it means that Europe and the elections we're standing for the whole of Europe, half of Europe would be uninhabitable. Nobody could live there. Nothing could grow there. There could be no agriculture there. We couldn't get food if that happened. Our whole lifestyle would change. Society would break down. And that's what capitalism has done to the planet. Because people, the big businesses that have poured carbon dioxide into the air, that have destroyed forests, that have destroyed species of fish, mammals and insects, which all have an impact on our environment, think they can do whatever they want. We can do whatever we want. We can destroy everything because it makes profit. That system is what the Scottish Socialist Party is against, and it's why we are standing in this election.